We have the power of the AI today.
Hells yeah!
What you gonna do about it with the AI and the power?
What's up, Sunday fams? Welcome back to another episode of Watching Sundays, where the filthy cash, that's me, and the geek,
That's me,
go head-to-head one-on-one, where their ideas eventually clash. Today's video, finally, is Fantastic Four Fancast.
Yes,
we're gonna do
this.
this.
It's been a long time coming, huh? Hasn't it?
It has been a long time. Some of you have asked for it. I'm sorry that it took us so long to do it, but
It's a it's a difficult cast to think about.
and
There's
plus
a lot
it's
of
a lot
them.
better now because the Fox and the Disney merger is
It's official, and so this is bound to happen. There's any ground rules before we start?
I do want to say one thing before we start. I have something to say about the John Krasinski and Emily Blunt fan casting that is so popular right now. I totally disagree with that. Just because they're a Hollywood couple, it does not mean it works.
No.
It does not mean it works. John
No.
Krasinski, he's scruffy, he's big, he's not anything like Richards, like Mr. Fantastic.
Just
Emily
'cause-
Blunt, I can say Emily Blunt because she's had some history in action like Edge of Tomorrow, but I just don't see it. I don't
see it either. Just because you're a couple in real life doesn't mean you have chemistry on screen.
Yeah, exactly.
But with that said, let's get started with this fan cast.
Yes.
Starting with Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
I'll go first. When I was thinking about this cast, I was thinking about someone who could act alongside Robert Downey Jr.
Exactly, yeah.
Alongside Benedict Cumberbatch, and basically just kind of have this like trio of like minds.
Yeah.
Because
They have to
Doctor
play off each
Strange,
other,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange and Tony Stark, and they're basically the biggest minds in the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And so my pick is John Hamm from Mad Men.
John Hamm. He's a popular choice.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the look.
Mm-hmm.
He can be a smart, sophisticated person. He can play the methodical scientist and the smart guy.
I would say he's
on
at the right
family.
age too to be Mr. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
My choice, man, I went back and forth between these two, but I'm gonna have to go. Okay, let me give you my other choice. It's Hugh Laurie from House. He is actually, I don't know if he stands toe to toe with somebody like Robert Downey Jr. or Benedict Cumberbatch, but he definitely has played the mad scientist kind of like,
Right,
kind of
House.
has that intellect to play that role. But I also went back and forth between him and Billy Cudrup. Billy Cudrup was Mr. Manhattan in The Watchmen. He's got the right kind of demeanor, and he can play opposite Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch, that A-star list of characters in the MCU.
Moving on to Susan Storm, Invisible Woman, the love interest to Reed Richards.
Among many others.
Yes, the very calm, collected, and cool kind of mind of the team. Always keeps her composure and keeps Reed Richards and her hot-headed brother in line. Who did you pick?
Who did I pick?
Yeah, you go first this time.
I'm in love with this person right now. I picked Vanessa Kirby. Yes! Those eyes, those magnetic eyes will just pull you in and leave you wanting more. Vanessa Kirby recently played the White Widow in Mission Impossible 6 Fallout alongside Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill. She's awesome. She had blonde hair, and I think she's a natural blonde, but her eyes are just, oh my god, it just sucks you in.
I agree with all those sentiments, but I don't see her as a Susan Storm.
She's so good.
I picked someone who could act with John Hamm and who is aged appropriately for Susan Storm, who has action chops,
Sure.
who missed her opportunity to be Captain Marvel. I picked Catherine Winnick. The blonde.
I don't think
Shield
she
Maiden.
can act across John Hamm.
Oh, she can, man.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
the
If
Vikings?
if that is your argument for her, then I don't see it. She's kind
No,
of like this lowly
that's not my
actress from
lone-
the History Channel.
That's not my lone argument for Catherine Winnick. She has action experience.
She's beautiful. She's
a
beautiful.
Shield Maiden. She can do action, and she's beautiful, and she's blonde, and she also has that magnetic stare that you mentioned before.
Not like Vanessa Kirby.
But if you picture her alongside John Hamm, my pick, then they look natural together, in my opinion.
I don't see her in this whimsical, beautiful elegance that I'm looking for.
All right. Well, we have two different outlooks for Susan Storm.
Whimsical elegance.
Moving on to Johnny Storm, the hot-headed daredevil that is Susan Storm's brother.
Yes, who'd you get?
I picked, of course, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
He's got the
That's cool.
He's got the
That's
body.
cool. Mm-hmm.
He's played a hothead before. If you've watched Baywatch, his kind of dynamic with The Rock or Dwayne Johnson. He plays that young man that just doesn't like to listen. Mm-hmm. He's hot-headed. He's a daredevil, and he just fits the role perfectly for me.
Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. It's a popular pick.
Very good pick.
My pick is Taron Egerton. Taron Egerton.
The Fault in Our Stars?
Fault in Our Stars? No, that's not him, dude.
Taron Egerton.
That's Ansel Elgort, or whatever his name is.
Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton from The Kingsman.
Yes,
The Kingsman, who is going to be playing John Elton in the upcoming musical biopic next year.
That's also a good
Rocket
pick.
Man.
That's also a good pick. I like that one.
But I like him. Yeah, he's got that suave. He's also a young up and coming actor, and he's also got action. So
yes, and the Kingsman also portrays a really good, like, kind of hot-headed type of attitude. So yeah, I'm liking that pick as well.
Two good picks there.
Although Zac Efron is American, so he won't have to work as hard to have that American accent.
True.
But let's move on to Ben Grimm.
This was a tough one for me, to be honest.
It was for a while until I thought about his background. He's got a tough life. He grew up on Yancey Street. He's like Yancey Street is basically like the tough streets of Tijuana or something, right?
Yeah.
In the comic book world, it's a tough street. He lived with hardships, and he's Reed Richards' best friend, right? So you've got the geeky scientist and the tough guy from Yancey Street.
Okay.
I picked Shia LaBeouf. You gotta give it to him. He's rough around the edges. Mm-hmm. He's got the build now. He's pretty muscular. And he's just like, just do it! It's like, it's clobbering time. Rough and tumble type of guy.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
Well, you'll see.
I don't like it. I don't like
Shia
Shia LaBeouf as Ben Grimm. My choice for Ben Grimm is Michael Cutlets from The Walking Dead fame.
Oh, is he the Mother Dick kind of guy?
Oh, Mother Dick.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I would love to see him be in this movie because, like,
Mother Dick.
He's going to be. He's got to be scruffy. He's got to be burly. Shia LaBeouf still reminds me of that young, like, teenage Transformers youth for me. Even though he can grow facial hair, all that stuff. But Michael Cutlets is seasoned. He's aged. He's gruff, like I said, and I think he can pull off that dry humor.
That works too,
for Ben Grimm.
I like that pick. I also like Shia LaBeouf, but I've seen his latest work, so we'll put that footage on the screen, and we'll put them side by side, and you guys will decide who is the better Ben Grimm. Mm-hmm. But moving on to Dr. Doom.
Who do you got for Dr. Doom?
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Death.
You already knew this from a while ago. I made this pick a couple months ago. He needs to be able to play the sophistication of someone who is on par with Reed Richards in intellect, but also someone who doesn't share the same ideology as Reed Richards.
Sure.
So someone who's like, as smart as him, but just is like the polar opposite in every way. Jonathan Rhys Meyers from Tudors.
Jonathan Rhys Meyers.
He also has the eyes.
Ooh,
the eyes
interesting.
that will pierce through the mask eventually when he's masked as Dr. Doom.
We've got a common theme going on here. It's all about the eyes.
Well, if you're going to play Dr. Doom, right, you're going to be playing that mask when it eventually happens.
It's got to be searing, right?
His eyes got to
Man in
through.
Iron Mask. Leonardo DiCaprio? Anyone?
Is that your pick?
No. But I know I've seen it in the interwebs. Leonardo DiCaprio being picked as Dr. Doom only because he played that role of Man in the Iron Mask.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But he just doesn't have the voice.
No, I don't think so. This one's gonna be on left field because, like, I picked it based on his culture or where he originally came from, Romani. Like, it's gonna be around the European areas, like India, like that kind of part of the world, like gypsies. And I wanted to pick somebody with skin that would kind of like represent that kind of area, a little bit darker, like somewhere in the middle. My pick for Dr. Doom is Rodrigo Santoro. He's more well known for Westworld. He plays the cowboy that runs around with Thandie Newton's character. He also was in the 300.
Oh, was he Xerxes?
Xerxes, yeah.
I suppose. I don't know his works too much to determine his persona around the eyes coming through the mask. Like, how does he play Victor?
Yeah, we'll put some of that up. And plus, I think I don't know, like, if it's gonna be as factual as possible, not that it matters, it's Hollywood, but he's gonna have a little bit of that accent.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers has a perfect accent for that one.
He has a British accent.
No, he's Irish.
Irish accent. Dr. Doom ain't Irish.
So that's like the main, right? That's like the
Sure.
main cast for Fantastic Four. We're gonna go with a bonus round here. We're gonna cast Galactus and Silver Surfer if that ever goes into.
What? That's a surprise to me. I never went as far as Galactus.
We don't have to do Galactus. We'll just do Silver Surfer then. If you're not prepared,
I'm not prepared for Galactus.
So, okay, my pick for Silver Surfer. You've known this for a while. It's Ricky Whittle from the 100. He plays Lincoln, one of the Grounders, and he just has that long, lean body.
That's a really good pick.
He's got that like glaring ridge line on his brow.
Yeah.
And it just has that, like, it's just perfect for like a all silver.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Like,
I can
body.
totally picture him as Silver Surfer. He's got like the bone structure, you know, especially in the 100, like just his physique as well. He's got the physicality to play that character, and plus, like, he's got that quiet, searing, moody kind of disposition to play it well. And Silver Surfer doesn't talk much, so you know.
Yeah, it matches.
I went the complete opposite for this one, just because I think Whittle is perfect for Silver Surfer. So I picked someone that would be completely out of left field. I picked Common. Common, baby, from John Wick.
We have the power of the AI today.
Hells yeah!
What you gonna do about it with the AI and the power?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really find anyone just as beautiful in terms of
definitely,
physicality.
You definitely went
so I went the
opposite.
the total opposite with this one. Common. It would just bring a different kind of feel for Silver Surfer.
Would they shave him?
Oh yeah, he's already bald. He just has
would
like
they shave
a
his?
goatee. Yeah, you just have to. He's got to be completely cleaned up.
Reed Richards, John Hamm, Susan Storm, Catherine Winnick, Johnny Storm, Zac Efron, Ben Grimm, Shia LaBeouf, Silver Surfer, Ricky Whittle, and Dr. Doom, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Billy Cudrup, Mr. Richards, Vanessa Kirby, the beautiful Susie Storm, Taron Egerton, I don't even know how to say his last name, as the Human Torch, Michael Cutlets as Ben Grimm, and Common as the Silver Surfer, and Rodrigo Santoro for Dr. Doom.
Alright, yeah, leave it in the comment section below that you thought my cast was better.
Guys, go for the more diverse cast, because that's a trend these days, especially after Crazy Rich Asians, The Meg, among others. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this Fancast for Fantastic Four. Leave your comments in the section below. Who would you cast for Fantastic Four? And once again, hit that bell notification for more videos from us. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.